Hi, everybody. Hopefully we're doing good. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. We're enjoying ourselves on this day today. Let me go ahead and turn on my webcam. Hi. Scooch over here a little bit. That's a little bit better. You can see me, actually. All right. So let's just make sure we're actually live. We are, in fact, actually live. We'll keep it that way. Okay. So, everybody who may be watching the VOD or is just showing up or hanging out, hi, hello. Hopefully you're doing good. It's been a minute since we had our live conversations, ever since my spoiler video came out. Hope you all enjoyed that spoiler video. It looks like a lot of people did, so pretty happy about that. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this down just a little bright. There we go. That's a bit better. So, what we're doing today is we're going to go ahead and obviously I was not if you didn't hear the news, I was not an individual who got a creator grant. And so in lieu of that, right, instead of me just continuing to do the same old, content wise, because I didn't get $5,000. Instead, we're going to go ahead and we're going to look at options for us to perform. That way we can go ahead and at least start our journey in getting a good amount of content out. So that's what the plan is here. Is I would like to theoretically start doing more Project Blue and Living Legend paper gameplay. In a world, I would like to theoretically have people come over to my residence and stream that there. But I think effectively it's not going to be as what do you call it? There's not enough room. Let's just say there's not enough room at my at my abode to do that. So let me actually go ahead. I just realized I should probably do a quick one of these. I should probably let people know I'm live. Looks like a lot of people are live. So maybe sharing some slots here, but that is fine. That is fine. Let me get this. Get this. All right, go to here. I'm getting a lot of followers on Bluesky today. Live and doing live. I'm doing some tech research to better the quality of my videos. Come hang out and give me some pointers. All right. Oh, you know what? I should probably do that, huh? Should probably change the thumbnail, huh? That's probably why people are not showing up here. Can't believe I forgot to do that shit. Oh my god. Stupid as hell. Stupid as hell. Can I even do it right now? almost certain I can. Hang on, we're changing the live stream thing here. Live thumbos. No, not in there. Where is it? Live stream thumbo. Live thumbo. No. Yeah, that'll do. Sweet. Okay. That's better. Now I can provide a different concept here. Let's cancel this, discard it. Let's try that again now. But now we'll do, I'm live. I'm doing some research on how to better quality of my videos for the channel. Come hang out and give me pointers. It's still showing that same thing here. Oops, I also didn't do that properly. Okay, it is still showing that, so I think I just need to get the thing here. Close it down. Back over here, cancel. All right, one more time here. Hey y'all, I'm live. I'm doing some research in how to better the quality of my content for the channel. Come hang out and let me know what you'd like to see in the future. In future content. There we go. That's what I want. Bop, bop, bop. Bop it up. Okay. Now we're done with that. Thank you all for bearing with me while I got that all figured out. Now we know that that's live. We have this over here. We got this here. Okay. Yeah. So effectively what we're doing here today is I am going to be doing some shopping, or at least getting a list together for things, because I do want to make sure that I am I think it's just going to be this actually. Dude. Brain comes by to say hi and go, what the Katsu cards? Oh, that's right. I mean, I don't think his is until the 11th, right? Am I correct? I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. But how about the spoilers, everybody? My goodness. Is Premiere snapshot that screams Katsu, does it? I've not checked out the stuff for his thing yet here. Hold on. Hawk. Oh, I hope this pops up his channel. Okay, cool. Ah, yes. That's right. Yeah, I mean, that definitely looks like it's Katsu on the freaking card, right? So you'd think. Let's just hope it isn't as disappointing as With the gust wave of the second wind or whatever the fuck that one card is. But yeah. So hi everybody. How are we doing? I'm gonna give you a big fair warning here. Your boy is tired. Probably not gonna be a super long stream tonight. I just kind of wanted to go live while I did this and get some ideas from my community in regards to things they might want to see on the channel. Obviously, I talked about previously that I was not chosen for any kind of grant. So what I wanted to do is at least proceed to go through with my journey of getting more professional in my content. And so I think that's what a lot of what we're going to do here is today, is just kind of go over these things. So there is a couple things that I am looking to notably get. These are all based on I just want to make sure that my address isn't going to just pop up somewhere on the screen here when I'm signed in. Should be good. Favorite spoiler from the day so far? Oh gosh. My favorite spoiler from the day? Let me see. I think it's probably gonna be, I'm not gonna lie, I think it's like the Gem Pack 3 stuff looks really good. Smashing Ground is a banger. I think that the new Brute Arms is crazy good. And honestly, Reckless Stampede is pretty crazy too. I don't know, there's been a lot of things. Been a lot of stuff here. I definitely think that Reckless Stampede and Smashing Ground are my two favorites so far. Reckless Stampede and Smashing Ground are probably my favorites. But yeah, for sure. Okay, so what we're doing here, let me actually I'm gonna just do the thing where I make myself look like that. Sweet. So notably what we're going to do here is we are looking for stuff to better our lighting. We're looking to better and get like different camera things and all this jazz. So, you know, I'd like to take a look at this and see what this is all about. Notably, I don't have like a camera, but this isn't a terrible arm to have for this. It's got a light too, which is kind of cool. I didn't even realize that, so that's kind of fun. I think I want to get these mics, and then this tripod's not terrible either, because these tripods will allow you to utilize phones for stuff. So I'm staring at beat the same drum. I've been cooking up Token Warrior. This seems quite useful for the archetype. Beat the same drum, huh? That one didn't seem as powerful to me, but maybe I'm crazy. What is it, right? Yeah, if you controlled an agility token this turn, create an agility token, then repeat for confidence, might, toughness, and vigor. Yeah, I mean, like, if you just want to get all of those things back, it's probably really good into Victor, because if Victor wins a trounce, you can play beat the same drum and then just like get them again, or get two of them or whatever the hell. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, so that's pretty good. Also, Concealed Object, one of the best blues in the game. No, I would not say that. I mean, isn't it just +1 to an attack at instant speed? Yeah, when this enters the arena, the crowd boos you. At instant speed, you can target attack gets +1. Beginning of your end phase, destroy this. Right? That's all it does. So if that's all it does, notably, let me introduce you to, and hopefully I don't make a fool out of myself right here, Lunging Press. This card blocks and is a reaction. and it's blue, and it costs 0. And then I think this one is better. Notably, I think this is just significantly better because it's a generic. The other one is a reviled action, and so only reviled heroes are going to be able to play it, which means that only KO and Lyeth are able to play it. And Lyeth might like it a lot because obviously it's like +1 to your attack and you get booed. But KO, you get booed and then it's +1. So it's instant for turn 0 and other hyper jank things. Yeah, I mean, sure. But notably, it's a, I guess like if you're trying to get +1 over, but I also, if it happens to be a turn 0 situation in which you're trying to send, most people on turn 0 just like Arsenal pass now, right? So, but, yo, what's up, Jonathan? How you doing, man? Yeah, we still have a lot more cards to look through, by the way. There's so many more tomorrow, and then Thursday. Press is an evil card. Press? Goodness gracious. Which one is that one? Press. Oh, lunging press. Stupid. Yeah. Yeah, lunging press is an evil card. For sure. Sorry. I need to preface everything before we talk any further that I am super tired. So if you say a thing in chat and I go, what? that is a thing. So yeah, so normal. Exactly. It's like every other day, except I'm like really tired. Normally I'm not tired enough. Usually I get tired around like 10, 11 o'clock. So, but I've been tired since like 5 p.m. I slept so poorly because I was out last night with a bunch of our friends from the armory because one of our locals is moving to New Zealand, and so we did like a going away thing at Buffalo Wild Wings for him. But yeah, it was good. It was a good time. It was a good time. So anyway, these are nice. So I'm wondering whether or not the concept is just like, how do we set this up? I should just like purchase these and then test them on this, on this. No, where the hell is it? Those are the mics. Yeah, this is the tripod. So I should theoretically just get a tripod. Does it move? No, it's like, it doesn't bend worth anything, so can't do anything there, unfortunately. But I think what it is the general setup we're looking for if we're doing recording is we should have 2 of these. So let's just calculate that, right? So calculate this. We can have 2 of these running, which means I'll need 2 phones effectively to record at that time. So if we get 2 phones to record for player perspectives, we need like $40 in the tripods, plus each phone theoretically, which we'd need to get like 3 of them, because that's how cameras work. Unless we can get like a GoPro on here, but GoPros are also expensive. So 3 cameras at about $150 a piece, $450 for the cameras. And then we get the mics, which are $25. And then we get the overhead camera mount, which is like 38. Can you do this with a phone? These allow phones as well? Yeah, no. No, it does not look like you can do it with a phone. Yeah, I think I'm going to try doing some live, maybe not live stuff, but at least I'm going to try doing paper gameplay, because it's what I want to do. And theoretically, if I was chosen for the grant, it's what I would be doing, is that. And I just like have not gone about being able to do it. So this does work on a phone. So right there, it's got a thing for a phone. So it does have a phone stop thing. Right. Telescope lens, ball head removal, ball head non-removable. Oh, there it is. I see it. I see how we do that. Okay. I talk to Aggro or Ethan for tips differently. Well, I definitely, right now I'm working with a lot of people. There's a Fab Creators Discord, and that is actually, I'm getting the collective information from them, and these are all products that were recommended to me by Greg, Darth Prentice, who notably, if you saw the quality of the video that he did for Flesh and Pod for their spoiler video, you will know that he's definitely a go-to guy for when it comes to this stuff. So okay, I just want to make sure it comes with one of the things. Yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, what does it come with? I just want to know what it comes with. Camera desk mount. Vertical arm, horizontal arm. Fixed arm position arm clamp. Upgraded arm clamp. Tracking gimbal. So it doesn't have a thing for a phone? Interesting. It's live gameplay. I don't know what he uses. Yeah, I mean, it's probably right around the same concept. So the thing here is that either I get two phones, right? So if we go this route, right? We get one of these things, and then we get a camera, and then we get we get this, we get a camera, two tripods, and lights. I mean, that's pretty much all we'd need. So if we minus another 150, so okay, so we have the two tripods. These will be for capturing ow, I hurt my ear there for a second. These can be for capturing people's direct expressions, so that way we can get that on camera there. Then we have God, I'd have to show up so freaking early for this. I guess it wouldn't be that early. Oh, well, you know what? I guess it wouldn't be, it would be fine because I have Saturdays off now. I can show up early. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so two of these, so $40 for two of these plus two phones is $300 plus not 40 plus 300. Then we have this, which is $38. So just plus 40. We have the microphones, which is about 25. So plus 25. Yeah, it turns out. Well, luckily, I just got my schedule changed at work. I had originally been working on Saturdays, and Saturdays is when I would have I would go to our casual night at our LGS. So I'd literally get off work at 5 and I'd immediately go to the LGS. I'd get there at like 6. And then we'd play until, you know, whatever, right? But now that I have Saturdays off, it means that theoretically I could go earlier in the day, get everything all set up, and then have people even show up earlier than that and be able to play some more stuff there too. So that would be pretty cool. These lights for sure. So the 2-pack of lights is $50. So plus 50. So altogether with 2 tripods, an arm, the microphones, and the lights, we're at $455, which is pretty good, but we don't have a top-down camera. Notably, I guess I could use my webcam. I could bring my webcam for it if I really wanted to, because we don't want it to do any kind of autofocusing. So it might be fine to use that, but I don't know that I'd want to do that. Very interesting to see how I want to get that set up. I think overall though, because like, what if we look at just like I don't know, Canon EOS, no, let's look up cheap Canon cameras that shoot in 1080p 30 fps, clean HDMI out, under 500. Like, that's kind of crazy. Hello? Good budget cameras with clean HDMI out for multicam live stream. 3 or 4 cameras into HDMI inputs in the A10 Mini Pro ISO Extreme. Clean HDMI out without losing autofocus capability. Swappable lenses. Audio input for external mic or feed. As long as you're okay with maybe a 1/10 of a second delay over HDMI. Also, autofocus isn't great on those cameras. I own both of them. Personally, if you're doing budget live streaming, I would consider a camcorder. What's needed for hybrid camera and swappable lenses? If anything, it seems like you don't want that at all. Panasonic G85 used is probably within your range, but it is, as another pointed out, a camcorder might be better. Better zoom range, better camera, better battery life, more compact, no additional rigging required. Obviously, the prosumer models. Interesting. Okay. Learning. PTZ cameras. Interesting. Okay. So maybe like Canon 1080p camcorder? Holy shit, yeah, not like that. What the hell? I don't need all that. That's crazy. That's crazy, dog. That's a lot of money. It's a bestseller. It's not Canon though. Internal flash memory. Canon EOS. I don't know. Let's look at like Canon EOS 1080p. Let's see what we can find here. So 514, 529. This one wouldn't be terrible, right? Rebel T7. 529 bucks though. Jeez Louise. How do people afford these things? I just need the camera. I don't need all the other nonsense here. I just need the camera. Uh, 64 gigabit memory, LED video. Because if I'm able to, notably, if I'm able to do that, right, I would need to then be able to, and it's probably not going to happen at all, now that I think about it. Because I want it to be like compact, you know? I pretty much just want it to be. We could even do it without the facing camera tripod things to start, and just utilize this with a camera, right? So if we take it from that point, right, that perspective, we can theoretically just do the $25 for those the lights. What were those lights going for? The lights are $50, so plus 50. And then the overhead camera mount, we have that. We can do that for 40. And then a phone of 150. And then that's it. So if we're able to do all of that, we have 265, and that gets us pretty much everything to at least do top down, right? The only thing being is that we would just need to make sure that the microphones are hooked up properly, they're charged for this event, and then we have we can get the Bluetooth to work on the phone effectively. So not terrible there. So yeah, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good amount regarding this. But if we can find other tripods, again, like lighting is probably the most important thing. Lighting and audio are probably like the most important thing. So we want this to be good, and we want these to be good. These are both recommended to me by Greg. So I would imagine they have a good amount there. Yeah. Clip it on, hit record, let your voice speak volumes. Okay. Instant pairing, no hassle for all devices. What's in the box? Mini Mic Pro Duals. Okay, yep. Comes with those things, connector adapters and charger. Gotcha. Okay. Cool. So in this scenario, right, we do also have like the phone, right? If we were to get something like this, what does this shoot in? I want to know what the product information. Camera. Front 12p. Can I tell me what it shoots in? Video. 4K. Okay. That's fine. If we can shoot in 4K, that's totally chill. I like that. So if I get a 64 gigabit one, right? Most. What did Greg say? What the hell was he saying? 1 hour of 1080p footage is about 5.5 gigabytes. So you'd want to have at least enough internal storage to keep rolling. Controlling the light is honestly the toughest thing for having sexy IRL gameplay. You are right. So it's not terrible either, just to kind of get it hooked up on the thing. I just want to make sure if I do order this, that it's going to come with that stand, because I don't know that it does. Let's see, adjustable desk clamp, desk mount. What's included? Holding arm and manual. Horizontal arm cannot be clamped to the bottom section of the desk. Oh, a camera mount, a C-clamp, and a swiveling ball. Camera mount, a C-clamp, and a swiveling ball. So camera mount, the C-clamp, and the swiveling ball? Yeah. So it does not come with one that has the thing where you can screw that in. So I would need to... And notably, like, I might not even need the fucking arm if I wanted to bring my own. But to bring my own would mean that I'd have to bring my... and then I would have to set that up all the fucking time, and I don't want to do all that. So, let's see, is there another overhead camera mount for iPhone? Sure. UPUs, the ring light thing. No, we don't want all that. Maybe I don't need it for iPhone. Overhead camera mount. This probably isn't terrible. We need something that like goes pretty high too, so this is, I mean, this is literally what this is here. I wish I had that thing. How do I could just get the adapter for that thing too, right? Like if I just buy this, and then I buy the adapter that comes with it, or that should come with it. What do we call that? An iPhone mount. I'd have to know what that is. Why is this so hard? Okay, yeah, no, that makes sense. DSLR camera. These are for the things at the top. This is for the swivel thing there. Let's see, this guy's got a thing. I got this to be able to keep things steady while doing review videos of random tech using my phone. It mounts very easily and is adjustable in multiple ways. The photo, I've got my phone center, a small shotgun microphone to the left, small light to the right, works perfectly. Cool, okay, that's fine. What else are we doing here? Out of the box, this is what it comes with. So is it not gonna tell? Let's see. Camera, phone mount adapter or tripod. I'm pretty sure it's like this, right? One of these here. Where would I go? What am I doing? What am I doing with my life? How are we doing things without life right now? This is crazy. Okay. This is what I think I need. Yeah, because this is just supposed to screw right into here. Or, well, it screws right into here. It needs to get to here. This thing. So that is correct. that should fit as it should through here. So for $15 more, I can get one of these things. Okay. Cold shoe mount. It's fine. It can go either or. And so that way, what I can do is I can put a phone at the end of this thing as opposed to the camera. And then I can just have the phone be top down. And then we can just have that set up. So if we add another, what, $20 to this, right? 20. So $285, so $300. And we get that going, right? We got our lighting. I just think notably my issue is that I don't have like a space to do this that isn't also like, you know, a whole thing. So I'd almost be curious. Maybe this weekend I'll see, because I want to know whether or not our LGS that I go to on Saturdays is willing to do that. Because if I can borrow a portion of that building that is available for shooting, I could very well just do that. I could very well just go ahead and get everything downloaded. I can get a I don't know. What am I trying to say here? My God. I can see if there's a room available for me to do the shooting, and then we can just set that all up there. And then I can just say, hey, if anybody wants to come out earlier, they can come out for that. It might not be terrible too. It might not be terrible too. It's okay. Not bad. I think that pretty much covers a lot of what we want out of this, right? Is we need a phone that shoots in 1080p to 4K. We need lighting specifically. We need to then get a mount of some form there, and then we need to get a camera, phone support specifically, and then we need to get microphones. After everything is set up there, what are we like brainstorming on doing, right? I'd like to get more Project Blue and Living Legend gameplay on the channel. Of course, we can also do CC if we want to do CC stuff too. And then what we can do is, when we're ready, we can escalate to making more stuff. How much do GoPros go for right now? GoPro. God, these are a lot. The Hero 12. What's the Hero 9? Hero 9. What's this going for? Well, Hero 10 is this. Cause this could shoot for like a long time. Eco-friendly package, sure, yeah, okay. So I think getting a GoPro on, but GoPros are cheaper or more expensive than a fucking other phone. So I need to just get another phone. I just need to get two phones. I can buy two phones at the price of this. So literally, instead, we can just buy two more of these, and then so yeah, so this is initially what we're looking at, right? And then if we do like 160 plus 160 plus 40 for the tripods, so it's $360 on top of it, which means in total, right, 285 we have $645 for like a rig, right? And that's just using a phone. If we ever want the camera to be better, we can do different things on the camera too. So I think that's not terrible. I think that, I mean, this is pretty cheap comparatively. It's funny because like you see this number, right? I look at that number and I'm just like, oh, cool. Well, those are all investment pieces that are going to help me grow my channel and make things better and, you know, pay for this. And I sat here and I'm just like, huh, you know what? It's funny because if I got the grant, like if only $645 was going to that, I mean, I'd probably just get a camera, right? I'd get a nice like $1,000 camera or something. So it might be a little bit less. You know, it might be like minus 160. So going back down to like what, minus 160 to get rid of a camera, and then adding in like $1,000 camera. So like this would be what it'd be, which means I'd still have $3,500 fucking dollars left over if that was everything. I'd also end up buying probably something like a new laptop or something of the sort there to get that. Oh, you know what I should do is I should look at what is it? 1 terabyte SSD, external SSD. Okay. So 2 terabytes, $150. So that's not terrible. A 1 terabyte, and I'm fine. SanDisk is fine. I'm fine with SanDisk. That makes sense. Oh, this is also $89. T7 portable SSD, 1 terabyte external solid state hard drive, speeds up to 1. Okay. So that's probably really good. Notably, for 60 more dollars, I can get another terabyte, which probably isn't terrible. Terrible? Get it? But yeah, so I think that's not bad. We could also add this to the list here. I'm going to... No, I think we just need to start. We need to just start, get start. Don't go crazy on the thing right now, and then go with it as we go. Don't get one of these. Instead, we need to get... I still don't know that this is like the right thing that I need. It looks like it is, but it's going to swivel into there, and then I don't know that it's going to ever... Yeah. Okay, it's got a 180 rotation, so it can do that. Never mind. So this should be fine. So what I need to do is I need to make a list. Hold on. Whoops. I would like to add this to a list. I already have a thing. Webcam TCG. Webcam TCG. Get this up here. Webcam TCG. And then we have this. List. Webcam TCG. And then we have the lights. View my list. Okay, so let's see. So we've got these things, added these in here. It has like a webcam stand. This might even work if we're trying to get like crazy with it, right? Because this is a strictly for webcams, but it does have one of these clamps for the phones. But the issue here is I don't think it goes, I guess it can go pretty much in any direction. Yeah, getting that up there. Yeah, so that might not be bad for like the phone. is getting this instead. Well, I mean, no, it's probably fine that we get one for DSLR too. So that way we don't have to worry about all that. So, okay. I think we're good then. This was... So yeah, so I'm gonna maybe delete this and this. So notably, if I wanted to get this whole thing, this is again still looking at a decent amount. Did I add that phone into here too? I must not have. Okay. Where's our recent searches? Not GoPros. I quite literally just had. Okay, it's a iPhone XR. This thing. This can also go into the list. Perfect. It's okay. So then essentially what I want to do is I want to be able to get, the thing is I don't want to get a MacBook either. I think it's worth it to get a MacBook ever? Probably not. I don't want to do that so I can record on it. I want to just like have it. No, I think that's fine. I think this is okay. We get it in red though. It's pretty good. Okay, so yeah, so that's the math on this effectively is we have 155 plus free shipping, $49.99 for the lights, $89.89 for that. So really, let's take a peek. Let's just do this again, right? Let's do 160 plus 50 plus 90 plus 40 plus 24, 25 plus 15. Damn it, what the hell? There we go. My freaking addition key got stuck. I'm gonna have to fix that shit. So 380. So about $380 for me to get all that. And then notably, I would like to get my I'd like to try and see if I can do it on live streams, because that would be cool if I could just utilize the camera on the live stream instead. That way I can just bring a camera, or that way I don't have to utilize the internal thing there. I can use this SSD to write data to. The thing is, I think I need a new laptop. And if I need a new laptop, let's see. Laptops for streaming OBS. Student's laptop, we don't need all that. I can't go about buying a new laptop. It just hurts. That just hurts too much. I don't know that I can do all that. Far too much. So, okay. So that's fine. That's okay. I think we'll be okay there. Anywho, that's pretty much most of what I wanted to go over today. I guess what I wanted to do is have a discussion with y'all, is if you are here. I know Again, we recently did a poll in our community chat stating kind of what you would like to see as the future of the channel, right? What things would you like to see me focus on? As we know, I enjoy budget formats a lot, and so I do want to keep a focus on that. So doing a lot more Project Blue is really helpful. And then we can even touch into like Commoner if we're looking to do like a Commoner thing. But I do also want to cover other formats like Living Legend, talk a little bit about that, as far as like paper gameplay goes. And then outside of that, it can just be the same videos that we do here, right? In which we chit chat about new decks. We talk about maybe my thoughts on the current meta in Classic Constructed. I talk about, I do like the podcast thing. I think that would be pretty fun. But is there anything specifically that y'all would like to see from me? I know we're planning on doing like lore videos as well. So kind of hitting those like niche topics when it comes to Flesh and Blood. So I think it'll be pretty good to actually do that and play around with the concept. But I don't know. I'd like to hear back from y'all. Obviously, it's late on what day is it today? Tuesday. So probably not too many people awake or currently watching at least this specific stream. But I am very excited to kind of get the numbers down for is this going to be obviously a grant would have helped for sure, but it's fine because notably it's not that hard to get yourself off the ground. You just have to do it. So if I stop spending so much money on the actual game and instead put my investment into the equipment for me to make the proper kind of like thing I want, that would be awesome. But currently not the case there. So I think with what I have, I'm just going to go ahead and like slowly but surely start getting some pieces of equipment. I got to wait till I get paid first. And then maybe we'll start we'll see if we can do some testing for some live gameplay to kind of bring forward, see if we can do some paper stuff. Notably though, what I do also want to do is I have to start making Project Blue decks for the new heroes so that they're available for play. But I don't know. Obviously, we don't know the whole set yet. So right now, what I'm working on is actually Valda in Project Blue. She has a pretty good suite of stuff. I don't know exactly what else I'd like. Oh, I guess she probably wants like Null Rune equipment, maybe. Null Rune. So you probably want like Null Rune head, Null Rune. Chest. Maybe. No, maybe not chest. Arms and legs. So 83. Let's see, what else do we have here for her? We do also have. We have 5 slots. What can we play as far as defense reactions? We can play red unmovable. We can play put into context if my opponent is a ninja. 3 more cards here, though. I think we need to do. I mean, Gaunt's response isn't terrible either. This blocks. That's insane. This blocks for the same amount as this does, but if you pay, this blocks for 8. That's crazy as hell. We probably want more offensive things. Maybe. Maybe we also want to do something like Battlefront Bastion. And then I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what else we'd want to do in here. I guess we can take... I don't know, equipment? What do we have for equipment? We can bring in... Not Captain's Coat. Not Craterhoof. Although, maybe not terrible. Like Hard Knuckle? I almost think Hard Knuckle's like better. Yeah, I think we actually play Hard Knuckle. And then we remove Hard Knuckle for like, I don't know, Blade Beckoner. Blade Beckoner arms? Sure. That sounds right. So this is kind of the gameplay into most of this. The reason we have it is because obviously we have the hell? Did I not? Oh, because I'm not playing Thump. Why am I not playing Thump? Oh, because it doesn't have Crush. It does not have Crush. Does not have Crush. Although I do think I need to actually play it still. So I think Thump stays in the deck for sure. Maybe we actually just have that in the sideboard instead of this. That way we can put it in there. Maybe if we need to like go taller, we can do Crash Down the Gates. But otherwise we can stick with Thump in the main deck. Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah, if we're trying to go like crazy tall, we can do Crash Down, but otherwise we ain't trying to do all that. Sure, I think this could be fine. Really, I probably should just remove bigger than big. I don't think we need all that shit. We have too many pumps as it is. Yeah, I could actually even probably get rid of Guarding Attack action. Can play this string. It's +6. It gets +5 and costs 1 less. Same one. I feel like we need Thump Blue. I'm just gonna play Thump Blue. And then I think we maybe need, I mean, we can play like Oasis too, right? Oasis isn't banned? No. Oops. Not in the maybe board, in the inventory. Cool. Okay, this sounds a bit more right here. The ratios look good. What is it? 16 blues, 24 reds. Yeah, that sounds about right. So, draw. Cool. So yeah, so this effectively can be pitch to Seismic Stir. Pitch. Well, we can pitch to Seismic Stir, and then we can Arsenal Pass. That might be the better thing to do because we have a block card in hand. So then we keep Crash and Bash and we keep 3 blues. So that would mean that we can start our turn. We block. We don't have a card in hand for me to get the effect of Seismic Surge. We still have 3 surges that pop. I can then play well, if I play a Tectonic Instability, it's not going to work the way I want it to. This is kind of a crazy thing though, because if we play like Promising Terrain, we don't really have a way to make like a ton of stuff here, I guess. So Promising Terrain isn't like that great here. Honestly, this hand just kind of sucks. So I think that would easily just be like, okay, cool, send, you know, you can play Promising Terrain and then crack a Richter scale. and then pass. But you wouldn't have any attacks. So you'd still draw a card. I mean, that's not terrible either, really, I guess. It's a very interesting deck. I'm not sure how exactly it plays out yet. I have to do more stuff with it, but oh well. Anyway, it's late. I'm almost certain nobody's here watching me anymore because we just spent the first bunch of it doing nothing effectively, and it is obviously late at night, so other people are out doing other things. But that's okay. It's a short stream. I wanted to just kind of do it for an hour to be live while I'm doing things I would have done offline anyway, and go from there. But I'm happy I'm able to get kind of a budget down for the videos. I'm happy I'm able to kind of push a lot of this data through. So I think I'm going to go ahead and probably head off for the night, since I'm tired and certainly not anywhere near entertaining. But I'm glad we were able to get a budget for a lot of the equipment that we might need, and I hope to bring some good Project Blue and Living Legend format stuff to you for in-person games sometime soon here. So thank you all so much for watching. I do really, really appreciate you, and keep an eye out for more of these awesome Super Slam premieres. This stuff is just like awesome. I'm super excited to have been a part of it, and I'm really excited that so many other creators are getting their first spoilers as well during this. So it's been a blast to be a part of, and there's more to come. So thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate your support, and I will see all of you beautiful Ashwings in our next video.